Hi everyone, time for our Akashic Energy update for the full moon in Pisces, which takes place in LA at 10:22 p.m. on September 1st. In New York, it will be at 1:22 a.m. on September 2nd. So this has been a very potent energy. As you know, in the zodiac, Pisces is the last sign. And being the last sign, we are completing a cycle. And what I've been seeing in my own life, in the life of others, is this new phase that is opening up. Doors are closing, doors are opening. Listening to a few astrologers, I'm hearing like, oh, this is almost feeling like an eclipse. There's a lot going on right now. Also, too, don't be surprised if a change or transition to plans is then kind of falling away, but something new enters. This is a time when we can really be in a place where we're being asked to really go with the flow. Okay, Pisces is represented by the fish. I'm wearing my little fish t-shirt. I don't know if you can there you go. Now you can see my fish t-shirt, right? This Pisces is about going with the flow. And so in this going with the flow, what we are able to do is we are really able to open ourselves up to new possibilities and new potentialities. And in this new phase that is upcoming, we are really at a place where what I've been seeing is people's souls' blueprints are really like they're showing me like they're like transforming, if you will. It's like they're mutating, they're recalibrating. And so what is happening in that is that people are able to really step more forward into a higher place in the potential of their divine destiny. And so we are skipping timelines, we are skipping lessons that we thought like, oh, we're gonna have to go step one, step two, step three. Done. The next part of that too is there are phases that are coming in that I call them soul contract amendments, okay? And so as part of our soul contract amendment, you know, sometimes we have to decide like, okay, in this lifetime, I will, I'm going to do this, this, and this, and this, right? And then, you know, if I reach a certain place in my soul growth, then I could consider actually bringing this in too, and this in too. I'm seeing a lot of that. All these side agreements, all these side amendments to people's soul contracts are now being activated in this Pisces full moon energy. Let's remember that Pisces is the last sign of the zodiac. In that last sign of the zodiac, we are at a completion phase. And in that completion phase, we are really about reflecting back how we are a spark of source. Pisces rules spirituality. It rules unconditional love. It rules trust, inner happiness. All the big themes that a human can experience in the physical form on this planet as soul embodied, okay? And so this is where we are really grounding that energy of source and soul embodiment for the next phase, which really, to me, it feels like a doorway. What they're showing me is, you know, it's not like boom, it's going to happen on the 1st or the 2nd of September. It's already happening, okay? And it will continue to happen as it is. The full moon has plus or minus 3 days. But what I'm seeing is really this energy is opening up this recalibration doorway until at least the equinox, which is taking place on September 22nd. So there's a lot of activity that can be going on within the next couple weeks for everyone. Okay, and it can be happening. Remember, Pisces is about spirituality. It's about the soul connection. So if your whole outside life isn't changing, know that the subtlety of the connection of who you are is in a transformational recalibration for the Aquarian age. Okay, so being that it's Pisces, and for those of you, like I am a Pisces sun, and so I always get jazzed because this is my full moon, right? And for any of you who are Pisces sun, Pisces rising, and Pisces moon, this is, it could be a very strong message for you. This is a general reading, but it could be a strong message for you, and this could be a strong moon for you, okay? But for everyone, because everybody does have Pisces in their chart somewhere, whether you have planets in it or not, it's all a part of our makeup as a human in the astrological system. So it affects everyone. Okay, so since it is Pisces and it is the fishies, we have to use the mermaid card because, of course, the mermaids are associated with this sign. And so this is the Mermaid Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. And I'm going to just pull a general message from the Mermaid Oracle, calling in the mermaids. Okay, and let's see, what is our message for the full moon in Pisces? What's our message for the full moon in Pisces? What is our message? One card for the full moon in Pisces. Okay, here we go. Wave of power, a surge of power, upswing in energy, exhilarating movement. Okay. I just want to make sure. Let's see. Can you see it? There you go. I mean, if this doesn't just confirm what was coming through from Spirit and from the Akashic Records, wow. Okay, so just know that we are in this place. Pisces, when we're working through, the different aspects, we really can be tapping into their energies and what they represent. So Pisces is the sign in its most negative form, that lower form that represents victimhood. And so this is saying no more. The wave of power is coming in. And we are able to ride that wave, go with the flow, and be cleansed. This is going to be a big cleansing for people. And of course, Virgo, the sun's in Virgo right now, and that's all about purification. So this may be a very big cleansing time for people, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually. So that they can really, so that we all can really step into this wave of power. And we can really ride it. And a lot of that, what that riding is going to be, is this exhilarating movement into something new, or into a new habit, or into a new spiritual practice. Because if this, this is a great time to be doing that too. Since it is a full moons in general about completion, healing, the illuminating of something that has been hidden in the dark. I feel the strengthening of intuition. Okay, and so these are things that can really be opening up for everybody in a very powerful way in this time. This is also a message for humanity, according to what is coming through the records right now, that we all have this opportunity, because we all have free will, so we can choose to or not. And so I just burped. And so that means we're clearing a little something, something. So as humanity, we have the choice whether or not we want to step out of victimhood, which is the old Piscean age paradigm, and into empowerment and sovereignty. And so here we are. Are we going to choose? Are we going to choose to lull in the lower vibrations? Or are we going to choose to ride the wave of power into the Aquarian age? And that's what Spirit is really asking. So I'm also I'm going to pull What Else Do We Need to Know or Do card from the Moonology deck. And this is Moonology by Yasmin Boland. Okay? And I usually don't use this deck truthfully, but man, this deck was definitely like screaming at me today. Had to be used. Okay, so what more do we need to know or do to ride this wave of power? To ride, oh, here we go. Okay. Oh, baby, step out of our comfort zone. The North Node. Whoa. Okay, this is a big message. This is a big message. So, where have we been comfortable for the last 5,000 years? We've been comfortable playing the victim. We've been comfortable about poor me. And so, no, now is the time. Spirit's saying now is the time to ride your wave of power, to step into the flow. Look at how ecstatic this mermaid looks. And look at her face is to the heavens, to the sky, and she's like, I'm ready to receive it down through my crown. This is definitely a time to be meditating on all of this too. And the North Node in astrology represents essentially our Dharma, okay? It's the future, okay? The South Node's the past. Right now, the North Node is in the sign of Gemini. Gemini is about questioning. It's about having fun too, and about socializing. And really, always like questioning the truth. Questioning the truth. That's what Gemini's all about. And so here we are. It's our dharmic assignment at this moment to be questioning our truth of, are we going to ride the wave of power, embody more of our at least fifth dimensional beingness. And I love what I heard from, I was listening to Initiation. I know a lot of you are out there have Gaia, with Matteo Di Stefano, or Mateus, I'm sorry, I think it's Mateus, Di Stefano. And he was talking about how the fifth dimension is the dimension where we come into compassion, which is the message of 2020, if you watched my last video. And also, guess what? Pisces rules compassion. Yay, right? So this is really about non-judgment and compassion. This is where we're stepping into our wave of power, is coming out of this belief, this dualistic belief system of either you're with me or you're not. And instead, we have this opportunity to just be ourselves, compassionate for ourselves, and really question whatever it is that we are being fed is the truth, because we have the free will to go right into our souls and to say like, no, this is the truth for me. This is the truth for me. And with that truth, with that decision, we empower ourselves to be sovereign beings in full alignment with who we came here to be as souls embodied. Okay, everyone. Many blessings to you, and a blessed, blessed full moon in Pisces to all.